Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. My name is TJ Astrophysics. I'm a student at LLFP, and today I'm going to be telling you how the universe was created. So in this video, I'm not going to talk about how the universe came into existence, rather how it evolved since its existence, so since the Big Bang. So we're going to have a timeline and we're going to move in chronological order to see how space and matter evolved since the Big Bang. So to make it easier for you guys, I divided the evolution of the universe in 7 main parts. First of all, the Big Bang, and then an incredible expansion. Following that, let there be light. Fourth of all, the age of re-ionization, and then the birth of our solar system. Number 6, our universe today, and finally, the accelerating universe. So obviously, we're going to start at the Big Bang, but unfortunately, astronomers aren't yet 100% sure of how exactly the universe started. So we're going to start at around 10 to the power of minus 36 seconds after the Big Bang. Now, unlike what most people think, the Big Bang wasn't that much of a bang. It wasn't an explosion. It was rather the sudden appearance of the fabric of space and its expansion. In 2001, NASA launched the WMAP mission, which had the goal to calculate the age of the universe. They did that by measuring the radiation coming from the cosmic microwave background. They then determined that the age of the universe was 13.8 billion years old. Now, right after the Big Bang, so the appearance of space everywhere in the universe underwent an incredible expansion, in which in a very, very small amount of time, it doubled in size at least 90 times. And as it got bigger, it also got cooler and less dense. So the universe kept expanding, but it expanded at a slower rate. Within 3 minutes, neutrons and protons collided to make deuterium, which itself collided to make hydrogen. So more and more protons and neutrons collided and more hydrogen was created. However, for the first 380,000 years after the Big Bang, the universe was still too hot for light to shine. But after the 380,000 years, the universe had expanded and cooled down enough for electrons to combine with nuclei and form neutral atoms as we know them today. So this phenomenon of electrons combining with nuclei released radiation, which is still detectable today from the cosmic microwave background. But this age was still rather dark, as there weren't any stars yet. So, about 400 million years after the Big Bang, the universe entered the age of re-ionization. This dynamic phase lasted more than 500 million years. During this phase, clumps of gas collapsed due to gravity, and that caused the first stars and galaxies to form. And this phenomenon emitted ultraviolet light. That radiation from the early universe is also detectable today from the cosmic microwave background. Watch my other videos for more information on galactic and stellar evolution. So more and more stars and galaxies were getting created with time. And in one of those galaxies, our solar system was created. Our solar system was estimated to have gotten created 9 billion years after the Big Bang. So it has an age of about 4.8 billion years. Now, our solar system, like many others, was created from an interstellar cloud of dust and gas. This cloud collapsed into itself due to gravity, creating a solar nebula. Now, in that solar nebula, which is a spinning disk of material, gravity kept pushing matter to the center of the solar nebula. And in that center, pressure increased more and more until the pressure was high enough for hydrogen atoms to collide into themselves, creating helium in a process known as nuclear fusion. Now, obviously, with nuclear fusion comes stars, and that's how our sun was created. It now accounts for 99% of the whole solar system's mass. But there was still matter in that spinning disk. Some of that matter combined to make planets. Some other combined to make moons. Some other leftover rocks were combined to make the asteroid belt. There was finally some leftover matter in the form of meteoroids, comets, and asteroids.
And that gives us the solar system that we live in today, that consists of our star, the sun, and everything bound to it by gravity. The planets Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, dwarf planets such as Pluto, dozens of moons, and millions of asteroids, comets, and meteoroids.
So that brings us to today, where we live on one of 8 planets in our solar system, orbiting one of 200 billion stars in the galaxy, which is one of 30 galaxies in the local group cluster, which is one of 100 clusters in the Virgo supercluster, which is one of 10 million superclusters in the observable universe. But that's not all. In the mid-1920s, astronomer Edwin Hubble observed distant galaxies and made the groundbreaking discovery that our universe is expanding. Not only that, but the expansion is actually accelerating. Astronomers explained the accelerating rate of the expansion of the universe with something called dark energy, which today is estimated to account for 68% of the universe. Another 27% is for dark matter, and only 5% of the universe is made up of regular matter that we can observe and feel. So the cosmos is still a great mystery, as we only know 5% of it. So I'm here to tell you to stay curious. So, to conclude, the universe started at the Big Bang. Right after that, it underwent a very, very brief, yet very important period of expansion known as inflation. This also allowed the universe to become less and less dense and more cooled. Now that led to neutrons to collide with protons to form deuterium, which itself collided with itself to form hydrogen. And then eventually electrons could collide with nuclei to form neutral atoms as we know them today. Around 400 million years after the Big Bang, the universe entered the age of reionization. That age lasted a really long time, and it was at that time that stars and galaxies started forming. Our solar system formed around 4.8 billion years ago and evolved for us to live in it today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, as it means a lot to me. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to be uploading weekly, so to keep yourself notified, turn on the bell notification.